to camp. You're my big girl going off to camp. I love you. Are you so excited? What are you looking forward to most about camp?
Swimming at 7 o'clock at night.
Swimming. Did you pack your suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be praying for you. You're going to have so much fun. Roger and Carol are going to take good care of you. Oh, it's kind of hard. It's hard on this mommy.
No, it's not.
And
Buckle up, kiddo.
Come back clean like it is.
No.
I love you. Have fun.
Sister.
Good morning.
Morning.
You're having a moment. Are you having a moment with your daddy? Hi. You're just hamming it up. Do you think I'm taking your picture? We haven't missed a day. Okay. We're not going to miss a day.
The Sunday, the deck kicking.
The deck kicking this week.
Deck kicking Monday won't happen because we didn't have time to film it. We've just been going like crazy.
Preparing for them and
with the church and the missionaries coming and
4th of July.
4th of July, and then Grace having to get out of here the first thing this morning and pack. It's just been a busy weekend.
It has been a busy weekend. So, anyway, our vlogs have kind of been wonky. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't noticed, but there won't be a deck kicking Monday. We will still answer your questions, but do it next week so that we could spend as much time with these guys as possible before they leave on their next. They're on a road trip, a giant road trip.
A 6-month road trip across the United States, basically. Or
Visiting,
world, actually.
Yeah,
world.
talking about their mission in Spain and just so much exciting stuff. I told him yesterday when we were listening to him talk at church, I said, we need to take a family mission trip to Spain because they said, you know, a lot of mission trips, I wanted to do one of these for a long time, but a lot of mission trips, you go build stuff. And in Spain, there's no construction at all.
Really?
And not to like build things. So he's like, come over, play games with us, have fun. That's what we want on our mission trips.
That's how they build
That's how they get the word out, is through sports, because there's a lack of sports over there too.
Yeah,
And it's being Jesus to people who don't know Jesus. I wonder what they're going to think about being vlogged. Think that'll be okay? We should just come with a warning label. Like when people see us in public, they're expecting the camera to come out, and then they're shocked when we don't.
So I hear the door shut this morning. Couldn't really get Zoe to go in the pool a whole lot with her sisters, but the missionaries are here. And anyway, I hear the door shut, and I come downstairs, and she's already got her suit on, and they're out playing in the pool. It's what, 10:30 in the morning? 90 degrees here already. That's not very good.
So many of you are like, oh, I got all my soap making stuff, and I'm ready to do it based on my video. And I want to tell you.
But this was originally a white t-shirt, and now it's dingy.
Thanks for that. I was like so excited and so pumped. And then a few different people said the same exact thing. They said that this Dr. Bronner's, that soap I used, makes your clothes dingy. And the first person, and I was like, oh, no, that was just you guys, you just had a bad experience. And then a couple more people said that, and it was such this is not going to work. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep using it. Well, 3 weeks in, the clothes got dingy.
Well, we didn't really notice it. We thought it was still pretty good. And then I bought that new package.
Don't look up there. There's like lots of spider webs.
Yeah, no, I bought the new package of my work shirts. And so I threw those down on the bed, and then Zoe brought up a bunch of clean laundry, and she threw the white t-shirts down next to the new t-shirts, and I'm like, oh, I got new white t-shirts, and I've got yellow t-shirts.
Oops. So, okay. Anyway, it's not going to work, you guys. It cleaned really well, but the dinge factor didn't work. The good news is all of the products I use to make my soap and my bleach alternative, I use for shampoos and hand soap. So I'm not out, but you guys might want to consider that if you were felt inspired and you went out and bought all the same products that I did. This is what I use now, and the battery's almost dead. This is what the BioClean was suggested by some of you guys, and I love it. It is all natural. It smells good, and then they have this back out too. Where has this stuff been my entire life? It's lime extract based, and it smells so good. So anyway, that's what I'm using. I'm loving it. Nicole, my Aussie friend, she also suggested She actually shot a video and showed me how to do this. It was really cool. She suggested just using good old-fashioned vinegar. I add a 1/4 cup, and I put it in my softener because obviously with our sensitivities we can't use the products that we used to use anymore. So I use vinegar, and it has softened. Right? You might have dingy, but they're sure softened, right?
Soft.
So that's it, guys. Going back to basics with the vinegar and then the BioClean, and I'm loving it. This is why I'm always so hesitant to put up something that I'm excited about, and like our homeschooling and our diet stuff is gradually coming because I really want to make sure it works before I get you guys all excited. But anyway, there's an update. We're not done. Yeah, where'd the kids go? That is some dirty
That's some
water.
dingy water. I'm gonna go out and
Ooh,
water.
and it's wet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and water plants here in a minute. I'm just waiting for you to,
To turn off the camera.
for the battery dies there.
Okay. Go get him. Go get him. So I'm going to introduce you guys just real quick to our friends. We have Josh and Shannon here, and they are our missionaries friends from Spain. Actually, Shannon's dad is special to us because he is the reason that we are Christians today. It could have been so many different factors, but he's the one that at 17 said, I want you to come work. He hired me, and I was terrified, and our life has just turned into this. Now we have this, our ministry. That's what it is. Our ministry. But now we have this whole ministry, and we get to work with you guys and coaching in the area of finances because of this woman's dad. So, yes, without further ado, here's our Shannon. Hello. Say hi, and Josh. Hello. It's very easy to remember
Josh.
these names. They're very two different Joshes, but yes. So we love them. They brought their little children with them. They're sweet. They're little. Isn't it funny how other people's kids are perfect? Like they're angels. They're laughing. Zoe and Karis were born at the same time, so they're the same age. And then poor Caden is by himself. Grace is at camp, and so he is the only boy in all of us. And Caden is old. Just turned 8. So he's 8. Karis is 10. And we're just having fun. We get them all week. So I'm going to have them give you just a tidbit of what all of the amazing things that they're doing in Spain. And then I'll put a link down below in the description box where you can get more information about their ministry if you want to check them out and support them. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing in Spain.
Yeah, so we are doing a sports exchange program, sports in English, community exchange, where we are inviting teams from the United States and the United Kingdom to come to Spain and teach a sport that is unique to their country, a sport that a lot of Spanish youth don't get the opportunity to play. So we're calling this FORCE as an FORSE, which stands for Fellowship, Outreach, and Rescue through Sports in English. So we're using sports, mainly baseball, and then we are adding basketball, volleyball, and American flag football, inviting teams to come and teach those sports from the ground up with kids who have never played before. And through doing that and inviting them to participate in an environment where we can share Christ in a very comfortable setting, something that's familiar to them, a safe place for them to be involved in that. And then for those teams, those people who really don't feel sports really isn't their thing, we're inviting them to come and lead an English camp where the needs of Spanish kids and youth are to learn English to become part of a growing global market. And right now, a lot of kids in Spain want to learn English and just don't have the resources to do that. And so we are using that as well.
That's good. See, I told you guys he's smart. Smart. But they are leading the charge, you guys. They've been in Spain for 5 years now.
It's a difficult place to serve, but this is we have found that in getting to know the Spanish that it helps being in a place where they are comfortable as well, and that place is usually on the sports field.
Yeah.
And so we're finding different ways to meet needs. Spain isn't like your other mission fields where you can do a lot of outreach projects, dig wells, hand out food, build hospitals, build schools. Spain has all of those. So we had to find a creative way to do ministry. And a lot of that is through where the kids and the teenagers are. And that's in a place where they feel comfortable. And usually that's on the soccer field.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. So our missionaries need your help, you guys. They're amazing people, and they can't do what they're doing without our support. So please go check out the link down below and give whatever you can. Our girls, our family together we've prayed about it, and we are pledging a good a high amount, but our girls are excited to work and earn their commission money and give a portion back of that towards missions to help these guys in particular. So go check them out down below, and more fun. We're gonna have so much more fun with these guys over the next few days and their kiddos and going on adventures. And right now they're just loving the backyard. It's working. It's working. I'm waiting for that to wear off, and then they want to leave the backyard.
Doris?
She whispered it. So our adoptive grandparents that took Grace down to camp just came back, and they're so cute. They showed us a picture of our Gracie in her cabin.
Doris?
To make sure she got there safely.
Isn't that sweet?
It is.
I talked to the camp, and they had a gluten-free option for campers, so we signed up for the gluten-free option, and then I packed her own snacks. And she got put in a cabin with 5 other gluten-free campers. She got put in a cabin with 5 other gluten-free campers, and so that was so nice. Tease poop. That was so nice of the camp to do that. And I'm just praying she has so much fun tonight. It's weird. I miss you, Grace. I don't like Grace is you're my sensitive one, honey, and it's just my love. You're my lovey one, and I miss you.
So we were cleaning the house top to bottom. We came across our little package from...
Yeah, we cleaned the house, the
Nicole.
kitchen. I cleaned the kitchen till 1:30, guys.
Yeah.
And we found...
You're on her
She
couch.
wants you to get out of her space. Thank you. Anyway, we came across this unopened perfect package
I'm like,
from
oh, wow.
Australia.
We never opened that. So I sat down here yesterday or so and went through all this.
It is so cool.
They've got some very interesting food over there.
I know, it was so Nicole, what she did is she sent us some
Looks like
some flyers of
their
things.
newspaper, probably. Their
Yeah,
grocery
things
ads.
that they have for sale, their flyers.
We were just curious on what things cost and how much. And so everything over there goes by kilogram in the Australian dollar. And I think the kilogram, I can't remember what it was. I think 1 kilogram is like 0.75 pounds. And then Australian dollar is like $1.25 to our dollar. And then she wrote on here, she goes, here you go, put them on the Barbie. Here's the prawns.
Nicole, that's awesome.
On the Barbie.
Shrimp, because they're not called shrimps on the Barbie. They're
No,
called prawns on the
prawns.
Barbie.
Gosh, how about the Bobby?
But
They are.
you guys have some weird sounding fish over there. Like imported flathead and saddletail snapper. I've never...
Just a type of snapper.
It's just a type of fish.
Yeah, those of you from Australia, you probably recognize this flyer. To us, it's like a souvenir that we got. It is a souvenir. It's so
You got
cool.
Tasmanian
Tasmanian Atlantic salmon. Fillets.
Fillets.
He goes fillets, and I said, that's
I was
not how you
tired
say that."
yesterday. But I noticed there was a product that I was familiar with before this come over. I'm trying to find it now because I can't remember the name. I probably won't be able to find it. The canned tuna. It was called something.
Nobody is over there, T. What are you doing?
Like John West. There it is. John West. There's a really, really, really funny YouTube commercial about John West on how they get their fish online. And once I saw that, I remember that ad I watched on YouTube a long time ago.
It's so interesting to get something so simple and so
Halfway
fascinating.
across the world.
I know. So the prices, actually, I was surprised. The prices in Australia aren't nearly as high as I thought that they would be.
No, because after I did the conversion on everything, it was pretty comparable to what we spent here.
Yeah.
I mean, it was off by 20 cents or something, but
It wasn't
I expected it to
terribly
be really
expensive like I
expensive.
thought.
And who knew they had so many flavors for M&M's?
One of my favorite things about YouTube, you guys, is learning about the different countries and the cultures that you are from. And it's so fascinating for all of us, and Josh and I, because we don't get out much. We haven't in our 34 and 35 years. And so this is our way of traveling with you guys. So we just thank you. Thanks, Nicole. This was dated. It got lost.
October.
It was dated in October of last year. So this is not new mail vlog. This is, we found it and it was like Christmas from October.
Ow.
shall say me
She's
when
closing
it's
her fingers on that. Anywho, peeps, I think that's it for today.
Oh, you're tucking him in? I mean, you're saying goodnight? It's only 6:30. Josh is done. Stick a fork in
He could
me.
just go. He could just go.
Well, what if we get, you say that in these vlogs and then I get great footage. And then I have to insert that
That's
footage
called
and call it bonus footage.
I'm just saying,
Hey.
the finest judges. I got
With the horses? Hey, five. Five. Ducks.